But now, it's the big one, the one you've all been waiting for. It's welcoming Real Madrid to a tiny island on Dogger Bank.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sunshine on Leyth. If you're still enjoying it, drop a like, that'd be most lovely. So, today, we have probably the biggest pair of matches we've actually played in this save so far, I'd argue. And it means a lot to us. I think if this goes badly for us, it could really leave a mark that could stain this entire season. But if it goes well, it could be the springboard that could send us to something magical. But as you can see, Lyon did beat Galatasaray by 1-0 in their game just earlier today. So that leaves the group in a very kind of interesting position right about now, where it's still kind of anybody's guess what's going to happen. Considering Galatasaray were able to hold Real Madrid, but then lost to Lyon. It's a strange one. Because as things stand, we're currently 3 points clear of Lyon. If we were to beat Real Madrid today, we'd go 5 points above them. And it would be really, really massive for us. And this is the home match first. Real Madrid in Leyth. That's such a weird concept. Except we're not playing the home match first, we're playing the away match first. Whitport at the Bernabeu. It's still weird. Right, we've had 2 games off camera. Let's quickly show them now so we can get into some Real Madrid goodies. So we hosted Southampton and put in a stunning performance from our own lovely little ball over the top here. Lonchar flying in behind. Simple little finish for him. Nice to see him really hitting the... He's getting the goals this season. It's nice. Then moments later, Kayo whips the ball in. Motondo gets in there. 2-0 after 20 minutes. What you chatting about? And then things got even better for us after 25 minutes as the rout started to be quite bad here. Simon Nelson, who came off the bench, ball through. Lonchar pokes it home for 3-0. Then just before half-time, we won a penalty. Lonchar dispatches it. Hat-trick, 6 goals in 7 league games. Not bad. And then later in the game, George Jimmy eventually gets the ball inside the box. I thought this shouldn't have been an own goal, because this looked like this was going on target, personally, but it ends up in the back of the net off of the defender, and it's 5-0. Next up, we went away to the Etihad, and it was so close. This was a frustrating one, because Chapman, he's just getting through, but then the shot is saved, but then not saved, and then that happened, sadly. We had a couple of good chances in this game. Should have scored them. Early doors, we had 2 brilliant opportunities, which were both blocked brilliantly. Then we hit the woodwork twice. It was a frustrating game that, honestly, I think we could have got out of this with a draw. We did quite well, but that's City, innit? So we'll talk about the league and stuff after, when we come back. Hannes Wolf's Real Madrid here. This is really, really big. If we can avoid defeat, I think there's a really strong chance of us winning this group. If we can just not lose. Because we've won in Lyon, we've thrashed Galatasaray as well. This would be massive. Should be able to bring Dale Connor back in again now, which is nice. The Wizard will, of course, be on the bench, as will Keith Abbott instead of Remy Lafarge. That's just how it does. The links are building up. The links are all looking very, very good. Nobody's really underperforming right about now. Also, you'll be pleased to know, George Jimmy is now getting better and better and better in this role, which is very exciting. Still not quite there yet, but I feel like at some point this season, Mike Nielsen might find his position. At least at the very least, Mike Nielsen will be able to be rotated around a little bit more, and we won't have to rely on him quite so much. But he's been very good this year. He stepped into that position very, very nicely. And I'm really, really pleased for that. So I believe this is their playmaker. Any interesting names in their team that we might recognise? Perhaps not. Richard van der Zee is a great name. And also Lautaro Altamiranda is spectacular too. And look who it is. Oh dear. How is it? Oh dear. Oh dear. How's it gone, Mohamed? How's your time at Real Madrid gone? Actually, fair. 2 goals in the league and an assist. An assist in the Champions League as well. I just feel like I should have just given him a contract. We could have sold him, but to lose him on a free, oh, it stings a bit. He better not do well against us today. This is surely the biggest game we've ever played. Although, perhaps we've played in European finals. I'd argue they're bigger, but just getting to play in the Bernabeu is quite something. I can't wait to see how we're going to handle it. I think this is one of these games, like, they're a bit of a litmus test, like the Bayern Super Cup game was, where how you compete against the really, really top sides. Well, so far, we're not really keeping a lot of the ball, which is not that unusual for us in these types of games. Balde sneaking through, though. He's gone away through the middle, and Balde gets his shot away, and Gonzalez makes the stop. Good work. Uh-oh, really close free kick here. Ellison's got to be good here. I don't think he's going to be. Oh, it's just such a good free kick. Farid Bukamacha gives Real Madrid the lead there from the free kick. We've not even given up that many fouls. It's just a really good free kick, unfortunately. The wall could have done better. I don't think there's anything Jerry Ellison could have done about that. I mean, maybe we'll be better at home, but we need to dig a little bit deeper today. Ball through and... Oh, Jesus! I mean, it could have gone worse, but yeah, they look a bit like Manchester City when we play them, unfortunately. We need to try to be better than that. Balde, can he finally take a man on and cuts inside again? Balde drills it. He's been the only man that's really threatened so far for us. Yeah, half-time 1-0 to Real Madrid from that free kick. We've done okay, but we just don't look as good, unfortunately. The game's kind of wearing on with not a lot happening at the moment. We're not really we're not threatening much ourselves, and it's tough to know what to change in these big games, because you feel like perhaps this is the best we can get out of this match, and maybe any changes we do make might actually make us less stable. And I think trying to keep this scoreline down might not actually be the worst thing in the world, because head-to-heads are quite important in Champions League games. So maybe even a 1-0 defeat here, despite not being a great result, might not be the worst one. Please don't concede a penalty, though. That's the key thing. Well played. Right, go on, Ballet. Use the channel, please. There we go. Finds Kaio. Can he do some magic here? He's a bit caught up in it. Goes past one, though. Okay. Get the ball in. Oh, it's through! Oh, Milan Lonchar was there. Okay, we're rigging the changes in now. We're getting the wizard on, see if he can work some magic. His name was made for these puns. Oh, crap. Just a really good ball in, unfortunately. And it's a bit like the City game, again, where we create some good chances and match them in a lot of areas. They have a larger quantity of shots against us, unfortunately, and then they get the chance and they score them, and we just aren't on that level. We're not an elite club at the moment. We are definitely one that can punch above the weight. How does that cross come in? Oh, dear, that's just bad from us, though, to allow that with 2 people there. But I don't want to, like, lose this 3 or 4-0 all of a sudden, because that could cause way more problems. God, look at some of this little 1-2 stuff. Right, and I like the part where he stops moving. Defender just sort of stopped. Did he? I assume it must have been a slide tackle. That's my explanation as to why all of a sudden number 2 just. Yeah, okay, fair enough. He does slide. Stands up and goes, surveying his kingdom of lies. Okay, well, there we go. It's 3-0 Real Madrid. Go on, sneak a goal back. Yeah, oh, as if, give me something, please. Nope. We haven't threatened enough. Balde, get into the box. Can he sneak through? Oh, it's just over the wizard's head. You'd think his hat would allow him to get it, but no. And Matondo, I think we're just going to be seeing the rest of this game out now. It's frustrating to see those 2 goals in quick succession like that, because 1-0, it's like, okay, fine, he lost 1-0 to Real Madrid away from home. Big deal. But 3-0, and that does cause problems later down the line, potentially, for us. That Galatasaray draw for Real Madrid might well be a lifesaver at some point, if we can win the home game. Come on, lads. At least try. Jimmy. Here we go. Oh, no, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, no. Why? That was bad. Real Madrid 3, Whitport 0. Not ideal. See how we do in the home game against them, maybe. If we can win that home game, we'll still be ahead of them, like, with 2 matches to go in winnable matches. You know, we'd have Lyon at home and Galatasaray away. The next game is far more important. Yes, let's do that. Right, so games on camera. Back for more Real Madrid in a moment. Right then, guys, we're back, and we got, I would say, a very lucky victory at home to Chelsea. We didn't create a lot. Nielsen got the ball here. His shot was deflected, came back to him, and he was able to give us a slender 1-0 victory. Hugely important, but I would say somewhat fortuitous. Next up, we had the Carabao Cup against Everton. Watch this for absolute clusterfuck defending. They run into each other, allow Hatteran through, and he's able to score. Not ideal there for 1-0 to Everton. Thankfully, we were immediately able to equalise here, with the Wizard getting the ball out on the right-hand side, doing what he does, puts the ball across, and who was there but Remy Lafarge to score his first goal of the year. Nice to see. We then won a penalty in the second half, which the Wizard was able to dispatch again. He started the season very strongly. Sadly, though, in the 92nd minute, Everton were able to grab an equaliser. A bit of a mess again on the break here. Deflections, and it comes back 2-2. We lost on we won on penalties, though. But then finally, some delicious food. Ball knocked over the top by Nielsen, who was on the end of it this time, but Mateus Hubert, of all people, for 1-0 at Ewood Park. Then on the 60th minute, it took us a while to eventually sort of breaking them down a bit more. Lonchar cuts inside. Tate is able to whip this in. Kaio's header, back of the net, 2-0, game over. But there was still time for a little bit more. Eventually, Hubert had a great game. Cuts inside, drops the ball off to Tate himself for his first ever goal for the club. 3-0. And then, wouldn't be us without a late one here. The Wizard knocks it around the side. Lonchar gets into the box, scores his 7th goal of the season for 4-0 Whitport. All of that leaves us 3rd in the league. 23 points. We're 8 points off the top, unfortunately. We're putting together a decent run again, scoring a lot of goals, conceding a reasonable amount now. 10 goals conceded in 11 matches. Actually now on for a better defence record than last year. We started to simmer it down on the defensive side of things. Clean sheet against Chelsea and Blackburn really did help with that. Best goal difference in the entire division, actually, as it goes, which is a nice sign. We've scored 12 more times than Manchester City, but they have only conceded once in their 11 matches, which Leeds did. So there you go. Blackhaven did lose to Manchester United, but the fact is they've still got 17 points after 11 matches, are sitting 11 points above the drop zone, and only a couple of points off the European places. They're having a good start to the year. You can't deny that. So fair play to them. Arsenal as well, looking a little bit more comfortable this year. 14 points on the board. Right, they're certainly not going to be challenging for anything, but they are certainly not looking like they're going to be relegated. Unlike Norwich. Clive Kimberley's Norwich. Oh, Clive. Oh, don't you just wish you hadn't left? But I'd say there's a very strong chance that Manchester City run away with it. The best we can do is keep plugging away, see if we can get a better points tally than last year. And we do look a little bit better. It's hard to say, really. But now, It's the big one, the one you've all been waiting for. It's welcoming Real Madrid to a tiny island on Dogger Bank. Frankly, we just need something better than what we just did against them. I think, I wouldn't even say 3-0 was harsh. Maybe it's a little bit harsh, but we were just bad defensively, unfortunately. And we need to be better today. But what we've got on our side is if we... My assistant now keeps wanting to play the wizard. Because of his pace, it would seem. But Flamarion's not exactly a slouch. You know what? I'm going to give him a try. The wizard's done really, really well in the games lately, and I wonder if maybe today is the moment he stands out for us. We'll see. Obviously, his average rating's been dragged down because of all the substitute appearances, but still. And I realise it's a hell of a risk, but maybe it's a risk we need to take to try to just do something special here against Real Madrid. Pretty simple, really. We must. If we've got any chance of winning this group, we have to win this match. There's no two ways about it. If we do win this match, though, we've got a great chance of winning the group, I feel like. I feel like if we can win this, we can win our final 2 matches, and it won't matter what Real Madrid do. Okay, apparently we had an unregistered player on the bench, which was odd. Oh, I didn't do the proper selection advice, that's why. Wow. Did you ever think you'd see the day Whitport Athletic versus Real Madrid? I'll tell you what, I honestly didn't think we'd get this far. Let's see if we can just be better. Like, a draw, unfortunately, just isn't enough. We have to come up with something magical here. And to be fair, if you've got any chance of actually going deep into this sort of tournament, you need to be able to win games at home against a team like Real Madrid, quite frankly. We need the best performance this team's ever put in. We need us to just step up. We do seem to be a bit iffy against the bigger sides often. Oh, lovely ball for the Wizard. He's into the box, and he's been fouled. That's what the Wizard does so damn well. He has won so many penalties since he joined us, and now he's going to get the chance to take it. Will it be an instant impact for the Wizard? And he does smash it home. Whitport 1, Real Madrid 0. Michel Vestrogovski gives us the lead at home against Real Madrid. That is a huge moment. He wins the penalty. He takes the penalty. That's something this guy does so damn well. He has won so many penalties for us since he's joined, and he's scored almost all of them, I think. I'm not saying, of course, that the Wizard scoring the goal there justifies me dropping Flamarion for him, but we'll see how well he does. Kaio's through here. Kaio's through, and oh, God, that's such a good chance. Oh, great. Now the Wizard's hurt himself. He's come in, scored the goal that's given us the lead here, and now he might have to go off in the first half as well. I might let us get to a half-time so we can assess the injury, but that is not good news for us. Thank God we got Flamarion, but the Wizard's been really good tonight so far. And the last thing we need is to lose another player, particularly if both those injuries were more serious. Nelson skipping through challenges. Loncho with a great first touch, just whips it wide. We've been amazing today. This has been unbelievably good. Oh, go on, the Wizard. Can he do something more before he goes off? He's had a great strike at goal there. Real Madrid have not had a shot in the entire first half against us in this match. This is the kind of performance that we've been dreaming about getting. And I'm just so concerned that we have to, don't we? We kind of have to get him off. First half, 1-0. We've had 5 opportunities in this match. Probably could have had a second goal, but this injury... Either way, he's done us proud today. He's played very, very well. He's caused all kind of problems for Real Madrid. Won us a penalty, scored the penalty. He writes the theme tunes, he sings the theme tunes, he does it all. And now Real Madrid have immediately scored. Cool. It's offside. Sorry, for some reason I thought that was an own goal. Oh, Jesus. I want to see how long we can keep them from having a shot. What's the betting they score when they finally do get a shot? Oh, lovely work from Nelson there. Kaio nips in. He's got to finish this. Get back on your right foot. Cut across the defender. Oh, dear me. Please no, please no, please no, please no, please no. What a save! That is a superb stop from Jerry Ellison to deny Real Madrid literally their first shot, first goal. Kaio's got a bit of a head of steam up here, though, and he's been fouled by Obama. He's been fouled by a website, obama.edu there, with the foul. What a name! Great name. Galatasaray are beating Lyon. Wow. But it looks as though we might actually get it. Great block again there. I mean, to let Real Madrid only have 1 shot in a full 90-minute match is actually a defensive masterclass from the lads, to be fair. And I think we thoroughly deserve this victory. And well won by a Bulgin. That's terrific work from him as Falarin just classes it out of play. They'll have time to take the throw, but that might well be it. Come on! Let's get this brilliant result over the line here, which could allow us to win our Champions League group. Clear it. Matondo, there we go. No. Yes! Whitport 1, Real Madrid 0. We may not have the better on the head-to-head, but it won't matter because of that draw they got against Galatasaray. That draw could cost them group-winning spot, which is so huge for our chances of progressing further into the tournament, just to get a slightly easier draw. Then again, I don't think we could play Man City. I don't know. I think we could, actually. So, it's wow, Manchester City are behind in a group that has Roma, Sevilla, and Krakow. What is going on there? Anyway, we're top of our group. We've got 2 more matches to go. We win them both, and we're winning our Champions League group. And I feel like the Wizard deserves a lot of credit in this one. So does Simon Nelson, who played an 8.3 today, coming off the bench. But I hope the injuries to Balde and the Wizard are not too serious. That's the main problem. Moment of truth. Balde. Oh, not ideal. And okay, tight groin, that's fine. Could have been a lot worse, though. Maybe I'd be left him on. So I think it was... Firstly, I think that playing him was justified because he scored the goal and won the penalty, so I'll take that. Who knows what Flamarin might have done, I suppose. But at the end of the day, we made a change and it worked for us. And I think taking him off was the right choice because, again, we won the game and his injury is not that serious anyway, so that's fine. So, next episode, we're going to do triple livecom, because why the hell not? We'll do Bristol City off camera, come back for Blackhaven Galatasaray, do Bournemouth off camera, and finish off with Lyon. So, yeah, we're going to get a derby and our chances at winning the Champions League. Group, obviously. Galatasaray away, I mean, they're not a pushover by any stretch. When you actually look at the group, they're above Lyon right now. And both of those two are still kind of thinking, well, maybe we do have a chance of getting through. I don't know. We've got a lot of work to do, but I think we're capable of doing it. And that result is huge. Come on. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like. That'd be awesome. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be sick too. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and weekends. So go follow there as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for, well, much like last time, 3 men and a baby. It's 3 live comms and a derby. Let's go. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.